But I will show you just for fun. I think I've shown some of this stuff, but I'm making a video about me going to Hailey, Idaho. Here's my 2 tattoos. I think I showed you all this, but here's my first 2 tattoos I ever did. These big teeth people. It will be funny to show you guys the video of me almost getting arrested. You know, also, I haven't thought about it in a little bit, but my mouth feels better. Anyway, this is me entering Hailey, Idaho. I went to Hailey, Idaho to see if I can get discounts and live cheaply because my last name's Hailey. As I was filming my outro for this video, I got the cops called on me because I looked like an insane person on the side of the road just screaming to myself. And then on top of that, I had just, for the video, cracked open a hard Mountain Dew and drank it on stream. I'll show you a little bit of that here in a second. And like a fucking moron, I told the police when they asked me if I was on drugs or alcohol, I told them that, yeah, I just drinking a sip of this. I'd not driven since I did this. Oh, God damn it. I'm just showing my passport too. Okay, this is bad. I am just straight up doxing myself, aren't I? So yeah, you can see me. I got a little bit of this cheesecake on my. A guy gave me a free piece of cheesecake at Albertsons, I'm not copping to crimes. I copped to a crime that I did not commit. I told the police that I drank this hard Mountain Dew before I drove in the heat of the moment when I had not done that at all. My car was parked on the side of the road and I drank the hard Mountain Dew and then the cops pulled me over. And I was just scared. And I was like, yeah, I drank a couple of sips of Mountain Dew. It was hard. And but I'm not drunk and I can still drive. And it was fucking stupid. And I did not actually realize that I had this cheesecake on my nose the entire fucking time I'm doing this. God damn it. How did I do that? Gross.
Thank you, Hailey.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut that out. But yeah, wow. Look at this idiot. This total moron that doesn't realize he has icing on his nose.
The Hailey Coffee Company drove by the Hailey Automotive Repair Place. I'm going to be the first inaugural Q&A on the Hailey Visitor Center Chamber of Commerce website. Are you kidding me?
If you didn't catch this, I am on the Hailey Chamber of Commerce or whatever. You can find me. Hold on, I want to get this right. You can find me at Discover Wood River Valley on all social media. Hold on, I'm gonna make myself bigger now. I made it. They interview me about my time in Hailey. It's pretty awesome, and I'm the inaugural. The inaugural Hailey spotlight has the last name Hailey. Pretty insane. So, did you have cheesecake on your nose while you spoke to the cops? Apparently, yes. Like, at the end of this video, I still have it on me. I had no idea I had cheesecake. It looks like Coke, or it looks like bloody Coke. Or like, sir, have you been taking drugs or alcohol? No, I had a Mountain Dew that had alcohol in it. But I have no drugs. I just have cheesecake on me. It looks like blood and Coke. Yeah. Fridge says, I would call the cops if I saw this too. So anyway, let's watch what happened. Because 2 things happened. Usually, as I've told you, I do not have the forethought while I'm getting pulled over by cops to not incriminate myself. But then also I did while they were telling me they were going to sobriety test me, I did go, oh my God, I have to film this. I'm sorry, for my own legal protection. And so then they let me not only set up my camera, but once my camera fell over because of the wind, the other officer went and set it up at a better location. So Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Thick McCrunfest says, dude, that's why he asked you. Because apparently because of the cheesecake. That would make sense. Yeah, so I have some pretty funny video of this sobriety thing. And apparently I had cheesecake on my nose the whole time. Oh, yeah, so like I said, I'm glad that in the moment I thought to record this. But the whole premise of my Hailey video was just going around Hailey trying to show people my ID and being like, check it out. Check my last name out. Pretty cool, huh? Can I get a discount? And I totally missed opportunity to, whenever he gives me my ID back, going, did you see the last name? Pretty cool last name, huh? Didn't do that. I wish I had. I might just fake it and put it in ADR or something so it looks like I'll fake that moment. So you 115 streamers, you better not fucking call that shit out in the comments. Okay? Don't tell people how magical editing is. So yeah, let's look at this.
Entering Hailey. Oh, gross. Which part?
God.
Imagine if over 9,000 people entered Just imagine if 9,000 people. Just imagine if
God.
Just imagine 9,169 people entering you.
Okay. Take 4, nailed it. Thank you. I'm not drunk yet, sir.
Man, I just can't have anything in your hand. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, this is him saying, I can't have anything in your hand.
Can't have anything in your hand. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to literally film this just for my own protection. Not a big deal.
Oh, God. So embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You can tell right there. Did I have the cheesecake on my nose?
Can't have anything in your hand.
Do I have it? No, damn it. That would have been so much more funnier. God. I guess you can see a little bit on my nostril. Put it back in post. It's a good idea, MCU.
Okay.
I should have just booked it right here, man, and just fucking got in my brother's car and then just tried to make it to the border of Montana or something. I think I could have made it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Also, my fucking phone was overheating too. Oh yeah, this is so stupid. I have a my hat says Mountain Dude in the Mountain Dew logo, by the way. God damn it. I have more. Unbaby asks a very good question. Does seeing yourself on camera make you automatically cringe anymore? I can't stand seeing myself. Haven't built up that tolerance yet. I mean, yes and no. Certain things for sure. Anything that where I am on the spot or something, or it's like a live situation where I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable or whatever, or I just don't have anything planned, basically, and I'm just kind of winging it. Most times when I see video of myself doing that and knowing that I'm doing that, I'm going, oh God, oh yeah, you sound so stupid, rambling. But you know, no. Other times, no. So here we go. This is what I've already got the other cop to go pick this up. I wish this clip was longer, but this is pretty fucking funny. So the other cop setting up my camera. I did very good at this, by the way. It was kind of a fun exercise. And then my camera overheated. My phone did. But this went on for, I'm not even kidding, 5 to 7 minutes. Like, he was really trying to catch me. And a couple times I kept moving my head. And he's like, do not move your head. Do not move your head. Move your eyes only. So I was pretty good. It was kind of cool. I like he like did motions that I don't normally move my eyes in, you know. So I was like, huh, I should do this more often. It's kind of like a weird exercise for my eyes, and it was kind of fun in a weird way. It was like eye tracker more than anything, like a fun house. It was like human eye tracker, except if I failed, I go to prison or jail or whatever. Hi, Ryan. What's going on? Says Turbid in the chat. Turbid, TG1. Turbid, guess what's happening? I'm watching myself almost get arrested in Hailey, Idaho. Even though I had the last name Hailey, these cops didn't give a fuck. When I was in Hailey, Idaho, I figured I'd be cousins to them or something, but no. People were calling the cops on me on the side of the road while I was just trying to make my videos. And then I had to do a sobriety test because I incriminated myself by saying that I had drank hard Mountain Dew. Watch this, Turbid, if you're just joining us. I had told them that I drove after drinking, which was not even true. I drove to that spot, then I drank a couple sips of hard Mountain Dew. But when they asked if I had done it before I drove, I was like, I don't remember. Anyway, so now they're doing a sober test for me. So I lied to the cops. That's the thing. I lied to the cops about a crime I didn't do. And I had it all on film too. So I would have gotten out of this, I feel like, hey, here's the footage, you know? It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's why that happened, Turbid. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've been great. Practicing a sobriety exam is definitely a Ryan thing to do, says Thick McRunfast. You know, honestly, I hadn't thought about that, but you should just in case you ever get there on the day and you're not spooked. Just practice every sobriety test you can be given so that you can always pass them, even if you're drunk. So yeah. Where are we going ahead? Oh yeah, so real quick, I figure, fuck it. I'm already giving you guys a peek behind the curtain. I was gonna do a video. Basically, I already had this video about me going to Hailey, Idaho, and trying to get free stuff that I was going to do. So then I just decided to kind of make a larger narrative about it. Because I haven't made a video in a while. Or on my YouTube channel. So I just figured I would kind of give an update video that was also a video about me going to Hailey, Idaho. So this was the intro. Let's just export this so it's not all choppy. Hailey video intro rough. Mr. Enigmatic, first time chatter, says, I don't drink, but I know I would fail a test for sure. Turbid says, wait, free stuff? How? Well, it's easy. The logic is my name is Ryan Hailey. I went to Hailey, Idaho. I assume that to meet my heritage, my brethren, and that they'd hook it up, man. Hailey, Idaho. Ryan Hailey. It writes itself. So yeah. Oh, your family owns the town? Got it? I didn't know that. I didn't know a single soul there. I just assumed I would. I'd assume I would run into some Haileys. That was the plan. And it did not go that way. No one really gave a fuck. It's kind of, spoiler alert, what happens in the video. So yeah, we'll watch that whenever this exports. It's probably going to take about another 3 to 4 minutes here. Mr. Enigmatic says, nah, Hailey, Idaho went to you. That would be cool. But that's not really what happened. I went hundreds of miles to go there. But I like where your head's at. Should have said your grandpappy was founding father of the place. Apparently, John Hailey is the stagecoach king of the South. The stagecoach king of Idaho is a guy named John Hailey, who I presume I'm related to. I go into that too. In the video, there's a whole bunch of I went to the library, the Hailey Public Library, to go to the Hailey section. There was no Haileys in the nonfiction or in the fiction section, but then I went to the Idaho section and I read the book on John Hailey. So we do got to get 23andMe. That says Thick McRunFast. I actually ran. Everybody I walked into or passed in Hailey, Idaho, I would yell at them and go, "Hey, you want to see my ID or passport? My last name's Hailey. I can be your cousin." And then I would end up by going, "Send me your 23andMe to ryanehaley@gmail.com so we can compare and contrast." I also, for whatever reason, talked in this bizarre accent like this the entire time almost. I don't know why I did it, but this was kind of my tourist accent. Hey, welcome to Hailey. It kind of just happened. I hope it's not annoying in the final cut. Apparently, Turbid has a very distant relative named Alexander Graham Bell, and he's not lying to us. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, yeah, give me your DNA info, please. Thanks. I didn't force anyone to. I just yelled it across parking lots. Yes, it's because I was not drunk. Okay, so let's watch this. This is probably giving too much information because I'm not fucking...
What's happening, everybody?
This is all probably going to get changed, and it's all probably going to... whatever, or it might take forever for me to edit. So a big part of me is like, don't just spoil this video. But then a big part of me is like, you had so much fun editing this the other day. You should show your streamers. So all 112 of you, this is why you tune in to Ryan Plus, okay? To get the fucking sneak peeks of videos months, maybe full years before they're released. Speaking of, Turbid says, speaking of info, did you see everyone's social security networks were hacked? What's an SSN? Everyone's SSNs were hacked. I don't even know what that means. Oh, social security. Everyone's social security numbers were hacked? I did not see that. That makes me feel better about all the doxing I've done to myself. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes. First 2 minutes of a video. Let's see it.
What's happening, everybody? Ryan here. It's been just want to give you a little update on my life, really. It's been a couple of months since my job at Funhouse ended. Kind of at a fork in the road here. But yeah, I'm just doing a lot of thinking. What do I want to do? Fork in the road, fork in the road. What do you do when you're at a fork in the road? That's kind of the point of the video today.
Eat with me. Put me in your mouth. Come on, Ryan.
I guess.
Come on.
What do I do now?
Everyone's been asking me, Ryan, now that you lost your job playing video games all the time, what are you going to do next? But I didn't have an answer. So I journeyed around America to find myself. I crossed the perilous Colorado River. I worked in the junkyards of this nation's finest raves. I gave my first tattoos under less than hygienic conditions. I braved the bloody gore shows of Memphis, Tennessee. Got melted by the melt banana shows of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Devoured by the Guitar Wolf shows of Hernando, Mississippi. Rolled with the Stones at SoFi. Went to the Brady Bunch house and the Breaking Bad house.
Science, bitch.
Got fucked up at Ernest Hemingway's grave. Tried to wean myself off by seeing Ween in Montana. But then I went again the next night. I met my new awesome girlfriend, Katie. We traversed the high deserts of Nevada together in a rented convertible and explored the world's largest spheres. I'd risked it all this summer, found myself, found love, and was finally completely 100% fulfilled. There was only one problem. I still don't have a job, and I just spent all my money on concert tickets and finding myself. But us Haileys, we always have a plan. What's my plan, you ask? Move to Hailey, Idaho, and see if I can get free stuff since my last name's Hailey, and never work another day in my life. This is Ryan Hailey Does Hailey, Idaho. This has got to work.
That's what I got so far. Does that sound like a MCU says, "Oh Lord, you might not want to show your." Yeah, I know. I fucking know. I forgot about that until it just happened. But only 122 of my best streamers just saw it. It's not going to be in the final cut, so we'll be good. Anyway, does that sound like a good intro to a video that you guys would watch and whatever? You can be honest with me. Solid intro minus the full ID. Yep, I agree with that. Let's maybe blur the idea. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Kika can't wait to see the rest. Carl says delete the VOD. Fuck. Very fun. Yes, I'd watch. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's great. I'll watch the rest of it. Sweet. All right. Yeah, this video is going to be kind of a tightrope walk because, obviously I got way too much footage than I fucking need, and a lot of it is me literally just yelling at strangers, and I feel bad about that in some ways. Like I don't want the video to be annoying, but I had some really funny interactions with these people. So hopefully, if I just cut the best ones, and it doesn't just seem like I'm just going around Hailey harassing people. But yeah, I went to City Hall. I went to the bank, tried to get free money. I did it all. I went to the city planner's office. I think it'll be a fun one. So yeah. Turbid said up above, what I really want to do is rent or buy an old Volkswagen van or bus and just go across the country for like a month. I just need to find a cute hippie girl to come along with me and just smoke some weed along the way. Ha ha. Turbid, I think that's a solid plan. I don't think you need to wait for the hippie girl to come along. I think you can just go along with your weed and your Volkswagen bus and then, find the cool people along the way. And hopefully there's all sorts of networking sites for travelers, which I recommend you looking into. Obviously like couch surfing is a good one for places to stay on the road, but there's people that are trying to get linked up like, oh, I'm going this way, you're going that way, and you can certainly do your entire trip you have planned, and I think it'll be fun. That sounds great. You should go to Oatman, Arizona. That's a place that I think would be, and Salton Sea, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I'm just trying to think of smaller, kind of off the beaten path, cool little towns in America that you could check out. So yeah. Let's see. Master Sleeper says, put an asterisk. Yelling at strangers, not drunk. Yeah, exactly. LOL, the bank? Yes, the bank. Somehow yelling at strangers while sober feels worse. I wasn't yelling at them like making them uncomfortable. I was just like, hey, did you know my last name's Hailey? And they're like, really? Or they'd be like, cool. It was a lot of that. Turbid says, I don't want to get kidnapped. Yeah, you don't need to worry about getting... Why would you get kidnapped? How old are you, Turbid? Are you under 18? I always assumed you were... No, I think you'll be fine. Let's see. Almost 30. Yeah, no, you'll be good. Okay. So, let's see. Is there anything else I can share from all that? We can get back to Senator Nerdling here in a second. I'm feeling way better than at the beginning of this. I mean, I was in a lot of pain. Here's me at the Hailey skate park. This is the
there's a Rocket Man Elton John tribute show on August 17th, Saturday.
Okay. Here's... Whoops. The Hailey Coffee Company, they treat the Haileys right.
Hailey Roasters. Hailey Coffee Company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a perfect example of my time in Hailey. For better or worse. for everyone involved.
My last name's Hailey. Yeah.
for you?
Last day here in Hailey, Idaho.
Welcome to Hailey.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Alpine Tree Service. God, I love it here.
He goes, no shit. Wow. Welcome to Hailey. Like, cool. It was funny. I was showing my brother that video, and he was like, dude, I work for the Alpine Tree Service. And he was wearing he just happened to be wearing his employee t-shirt, the same one that this guy had. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. That was kind of funny. Landrew says, that dude definitely thought you were fucked up on something. But as we know, I was not until I had a few sips of hard Mountain Dew on the side of the road. What websites did you say to look for traveling again? Couchsurfing, Turbid is a good one for hooking up with people to stay at. RoadsideAmerica.com is my favorite site to find just off the beaten path things to go find. That's really kind of fun. It's escaping me at the moment what a traveler network website is. I think actually Couchsurfing.com has a traveling network where you can see where people are going or post like, hey, I'm going here. Anyone any cool hippie girls want to get in my van? You can do that. Or if not, just type in Google like travelers networking website, something to that effect. Not hooking up with people. I meant hooking up networking style so that you guys can get a place to stay. Gross. So yeah, I think we're basically, you saw a lot of, so you've seen a few things here. There was one kid at the Hailey skate park. The kid must be Hailey. Yeah, okay. We don't have to look at this anymore. Let's go back and send it to Nerdle. Show the Ween videos. I don't have that many Ween videos. I randomly, Katie got there and we went and randomly saw the unveiling of Karen Harrington's or Caitlin Harrington. She's an Olympic snowboarder, and the unveiling of her bronze statue in town. And Peekaboo Street was there, and we were waiting forever for Peekaboo Street to get done talking to people so that we could take a picture. And it was one of the few times it's one of the few relevant times I thought about going up to a person and going, Peekaboo! And it would actually make sense in context. But I did not. Instead, I ended up taking a picture. There's Caitlin Harrington, or Karen, yeah, Caitlin Harrington. And Peekaboo Street is right there. There's Peekaboo Street. Just talking to some people. I did not end up saying peekaboo to Peekaboo. Did not want to annoy Peekaboo. I'm sure that no one's ever actually gone up to her and done the peekaboo to her. I'm sure that would have been a new thing, but I did not do it. Even though that was very original of me, I did not do it. So Akiva says, sorry, I don't know who any of these people are. Yeah, I don't blame you, but Peekaboo Street I knew, because I remember her name as a kid. How can you forget Peekaboo Street? But then also, she was in Sports Illustrated for kids when I was a kid, and I totally remember that. And so, yeah. Turbid says, I can see why the police would stop you. Yeah. I don't necessarily disagree. I was going around a small town acting insane for content purposes, though. Don't they want their the profile of their town to be big, to be more than just Bruce Willis used to live here with his family? No, they need some videos, and for that to happen, sometimes people have to go around acting a little weird. I'm sorry. How tall am I, by the way? I'm a little under 6'3". I shouldn't even say that. I'm basically 6'2" officially, but I'm more than halfway there to 6'3". I'm taller than people that are just 6'2" flat, okay? Carl Rausch says, Ryan Hailey delivering exposure. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, Bruce Willis used to live there.